Getting right back into the action. This is the back nine of the first round of the 2026 MVP Discs Bottle Lake Open from Christchurch, New Zealand. This is the fourth event in the Tour Down Under, which is presented by MVP Discs. I'm your host, Luke Humphries, joined in the booth by Paul Oman. We got Levi Stout paving the way, setting the pace.
Yeah, hitting the parking brake there on hole 9 with a little 3-putt, but just carving up the front 9, getting all the opportunities, and probably having the crispiest putt on the card, I would think.
It's crispy. It's always crispy.
It is.
I love that thing. Again, this is the second event. We're offering tour points for the Prodigy Discs Go Throw Tour. So you can add those to the list and make your way up that leaderboard, culminating in our finale right there in Pennsylvania. Can't wait to get up there. A bunch of fun spots as well this year. Go check out gothrow.com if you want any more information on that stuff. Headed into hole 10, Paul.
Yeah, got a couple of names making their way through the course pretty clean. Jacob Blair, Sergey Sanin. But working on the back 9 here, starting off with a pretty stock shot, I think. No, it's not stock.
It is.
A little forehand, a little whipper, something like maybe the most understable putter in your bag, and just move it left to right.
Yeah, you can do it a bunch of different ways. Brad going forehand T-bird.
Little down-tempo T-bird.
You don't see it much.
Yeah, I remember in skins he got a pretty big skip.
Oh, sneaks in front of the skinny one, too. Kind of that like little 2-incher that guards the corner.
I like this play. Don't fall in love with parking it. Just get yourself an opportunity for the bird.
I hit the 2-incher.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm kind of thinking you don't really fall in love with parking it. That forehand line kind of muddies up towards the end if you hang it a little wide left. Bell going high.
Yeah, outside the circle long. Don't see it.
No, I mean, this is 310 feet. I don't think you need something with too much of an edge. The famous Levi Stout Takapoo.
Yeah, that's the one right there. It's got I think $8,000 US on it.
I mean, that hole was worth a lot at Paradise Plates a few years ago. Look at that.
Dude, I thought I hit the top chain again.
How are the good boys feeling right now? I know we've seen you on coverage a couple times down here.
Yeah.
You said they're pretty stable. They're got to be starting to wear in now.
Yeah, they are, and also I'm starting to learn them a little bit.
Yeah, getting more comfortable with them. That was a really nice stroke. See if Bell can follow suit.
Low again. That's his third jumper. Just kind of like hit the pan. Dead on line.
It's another one of those floatier putts out of Bradley. Oh my gosh.
Dude, I big putt the whole group.
Yeah, you really did.
That's uncharacteristic from a few different guys there. Levi, yeah, he's jumping back and forth a little bit.
As far as consistency, I would say so. I mean, he's throwing the shots to get himself in position, but the putter is definitely failing him right now. This one, I think, has got to be one of the trickier par 3s. This one and the next one. This one is a very specific line. I'm not sure how many people are going forehand on it. I've seen some people try, but it's one of those like soft left to right benders.
Yeah.
This is a tricky line. That brambles all have OB on the left there, all those blackberry bushes.
I just let myself get distracted, man. Did you see that guy over there walking down our fairway? I should have just waited.
Yeah. Bradley taking the Mako 3, looking for that late, slow turn, almost a straight shot.
That's an unbelievable shot. To not hit a tree on this hole, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I love the tempo that he used. He didn't power the disc through the gap. He let the disc do the work, put the spin on it.
Bell's going Pathfinder.
This is the height I'm talking about. Your shot's going to look good because you found the gap that you were aiming at, but you're just a bit high. It looked like you maybe hit some strong timber there more than like some of those Twizzlers up high. But
It hit a Twizzler, then pushed it into one of the bigger branches.
Yeah.
So this is the prettiest shot I've ever seen on this hole.
Oh, baby.
It's a backhand, pure.
Looks like a Katuku. I'm wondering if that's the base plastic. I actually got to play with another younger RPM player today, Magnus Davidson, I think is his last name.
Yeah, Magnus, future of the South Island disc golf, man. That guy is awesome.
I mean, he's throwing the yellow Takapoos like Levi. He's putting the white Takapoos like Levi. I mean, just a joy to play with, and it's cool to see things picking up for the New Zealand disc golf scene. A lot of youngins picking up the game down here.
There we go.
I think we had there was a kid that was at Skins the other day. He was towering over me. He was only 14 years old.
Oh, yeah, Cooper.
He's already thrown a Luna, he said, like 330 feet. Like, the game is really growing and getting stronger down here in New Zealand, and I love to see it coming back, 1, 2, 3 years like this. It's just been amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, Magnus has grown a foot since we started coming here.
Right. He's got a little swag hat on today, too, while we were playing. I complimented him on. All right, a couple of the putting woes still continuing. Bradley figuring it out here.
Yeah, Bell and I both miss. I get all the way up the fairway. The guy that distracted me is standing 10 feet away from my disc, just hanging out like he's going to watch me putt from there inside the circle. I thought I had gotten over it, but I hadn't, and two mental mistakes on one hole equals a bogey, man.
Bro, you do not want anything floating around in your headspace when you're walking up to this tee right here.
No, it's true.
This gap is, I mean, if you're not first on the tee, like, it just gets smaller and smaller as each person goes, I feel like.
It depends. I mean, if they're threading it down the middle, then you see a light at the end of the tunnel, but if you start hitting wood early on this one, the fourth guy's like, how do you even get it down there?
Look at the sap just pouring out of these trees from just rounds and rounds of abuse.
No kidding. Luckily, it's, like 300 feet, so people aren't throwing drivers.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of putters into this tree. AVR from Brad, Takapoo from Levi. This is proper. Actually got some pace to it.
A more stable Takapoo.
Whoa. Yeah. He had drawn on the little nuclear sign on the other one that he aced with, and it got so popular that they started coming out with a stamp of that sign on it.
Love it.
Pretty cool.
I love this forehand play.
Gold A5.
Veering just a bit with the hyzer nose-up angle, but still giving yourself a look, getting through the gap. Got to be happy with that.
Yep. Apprecia's praxis from Bell and just playing it to flip a little more than it did.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get much easier from here, really. You still got to hit that gap late. And Bradley doesn't. So he's going to be outside the circle for his par.
Yeah, fortunate to be in the middle of the fairway there. There's some really rough spots. If you hit any of those gap trees, you got a lot of work to do to get to the basket.
Bell also outside the circle for his par.
For a C2 to drop. Let's go.
Decides not to jump it. Buries his first C2 of the day.
Super casual. Love the wrist pop.
That was never a doubt.
No, just right where you want them.
I'm right about 40, maybe just outside.
Didn't get a chance to putt on the last hole. Hit a big one on the hole before. Keeping it rolling. I love it.
Yeah. Another C2 added. Confidence growing with the putters.
Yeah, giving it some purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, these things feel great. That a little bit of extra glide they offer gets me the job. Grab the bird. To Bradley from outside the circle as well. So that's 3 C2s. And I think that Levi is outside the circle long as well. So
super composed putt from Brad. There we go.
That's how you hit 200 feet of putts in one hole.
Yeah, good time to do it. I mean, you guys have missed a few birdies in the woods here. Nobody's taken any big numbers, but the round's almost over here. It's a good time to start getting them.
Yeah, put the pedal down. It's all gas coming in. Grab as many as you can, starting with hole 13, another basket that's just 2 paces away from OB long.
Yeah, I mean, some of these wooded holes are a little shorter, so you gotta keep the players honest. The little OB, and nobody wants to have to throw from inside those blackberries. This is the way to play this hole.
Yep. Anytime you clear that hill with pace, you're catching the downslope of the pine straw ground. I'm going with this M5 right here. Just trying to smooth one out.
Well, I hope you smoothed it.
This thing's glide is next level, man.
Yeah, you don't want to hit at the basket on this one. No. I got to think you just bust out Hoagie there.
Yeah.
He's going to get you through the gap.
Tomorrow.
But
he will.
Yeah, I don't hate it. It's, a little more down tempo and you're fine.
Totally. Yeah, playing it into that slope, not a bad idea either. I was kind of trying to land at the top of the hill.
Yeah, for sure. Bradley finding some timber early. I love the height of this shot. Matt just got to move a bit. It had plenty of spin. That's a makeable putt.
Yeah, that was the putter that didn't flip up as much on the last hole. Overflipped a touch there. Brad's got these little gaps. Goodness gracious.
Stand still. Mako 3 still has work to do, but a good, honest line.
Left side of 13's got to be one of the worst jails on the course.
Yeah, that's the one thing you can't do from there.
No, it's true. It's such a tricky bid too, man. Being able to get it basket high and keep it short of that OB line, nearly impossible. It's the chains or nothing.
That's some Michael Joe stuff right there.
It was. That's exactly what I thought. It was such a quick look down.
Progress. It's momentum made visible. A constant push towards perfection. Moment by moment, frame by frame, we're building towards something bigger. The time lapse was my first 12-speed driver, but I knew it could be better. So we went back to the lab, tweaked the feel, the flight, and now it's what it was always meant to be. That's progress. Introducing the retooled time lapse from the Simon line. No limits.
Bend the reality of what a disc can be and discover Ultra Soft plastic. With its extreme flexibility and tackiness, Ultra Soft has the best grip and flex of any plastic Prodigy has ever made. Take on cold or wet weather with confidence behind every shot. We are excited to add 300 Ultra Soft to the lineup, which joins 400 and 500 Ultra Soft. Check out the entire collection today on ProdigyDisc.com or your local retailer.
Once again, guys, every single Go Throw event is getting a special disc dropped just for it. This one is the A2 and 400 Ultra Soft Glow Plastic. It's got the bottle leg open, featuring that hand-drawn map of New Zealand. Super cool disc, available at gothrow.com, prodigydisc.com/gothrow as well. A couple different places you can find it. Get your information there as well. Hole 14. Getting close to the end, man. These are the birdies we need to pick up. We mentioned it before. Only Levi making good on that last one. Going with the same Kotuku. Little inside.
Tricky backhand hole here.
It is. I think it's a pure backhand.
Yeah, it is.
I like the forehand.
A purist backhand. But the forehand, like, you got to hit the brakes here. You got to almost hit the top of the hill and get that little flare down. Because if you fly that hill, you're finding that OB quick.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah, you want to hit it into that hill. And we all thought I was closer. I'm circle's edge. That felt like a park job.
We all did.
Yeah. Bradley going with that forehand T-bird again. Ooh. Doesn't hit anything.
Man.
Beautiful.
The flight was beautiful. The way it stood up. I mean,
yeah.
He got, fortunate enough to make it through those trees. But, like, the tempo of that thing, that was beautiful. Come on.
Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah.
The one to miss, that could have even, like,
yeah,
jumped up and made a little ace bid.
Still in a good spot. That was synapse from him. And I believe I mentioned that was my 2025 Tour Series D3 that I threw.
If you didn't, you might as well double down.
Yeah. Spectrum plastic, nice and swirly. Air ball. That one was awkward. I don't know exactly why, but
Bell not getting robbed of that beautiful shot. Making good on the bird. I love to see it.
yeah, first bird in a minute too. Getting back on the horse. Bradley pouring it in, looking like he never missed one.
Yeah, needed that after that debacle on hole 13.
Dude, that entire gallery started walking off as I was putting. Taylor Chesick included. I'm like, hey, y'all, hold on.
I didn't want to see it.
It's me. Okay, dude. This is the one. The gauntlet hole, but also the Eagle of Bowl hole. We had to wait about 20 minutes to throw this tee shot. I'm sure you did as well. It's just one of those holes that it's like the most important tee shot of the round, and you got to just sit there looking at the gap.
I feel like the card in front of us played it a little cleaner than our card did. And, I don't think anybody took over time, but we just had a little trouble.
You guys are going to be able to stay warm in the winter with all that wood you chopped, though.
Yeah, he did. Very tricky. I'm just curious, how aggressive do our players want to get? I think this is not I'm going to get all the way to the basket shot from Bradley. This is my straight flyer.
Yeah.
I can land it flat.
Yep.
It's not going to veer off the fairway, because once you get too far right, you're OB, and that's not that far.
Bell on the ripper line. That dude, that hit the middle tree.
Did it really?
It was straight down the middle. And if you're straight down the middle, there is just a 4-inch wide tree.
Stand. Don't kick right. That left side is jail, but right is jail and OB.
Correct. I'm going back to that 750 Glimmer FX3.
Low, just a bit of angle.
Yep.
I love this.
Put it in 4-wheel drive, got way up there. Okay, forehand roller from the left side. Kotari.
This is a good shot of what you're looking at if you're not in the middle of the fairway.
Dang, that was the first one. Bell's going Firebird.
Gets the gift.
He actually got a round of applause for his reaction there. Hey, everybody was like laughing. Hey, that left side's jail. You said it.
Chopping up. Yeah, you kind of got to make a decision. Do I want to chop it up, or do I want to put it back in the fairway and try and throw a nice clean shot?
Brad, mostly good. Gets a little pine straw skip. Circle's edge just outside probably with some trees in his way.
Yeah, if he had 2 Toros in his bag and one of them had been there for a couple of years, I think that would have been a nice shot, but just whipped out of it.
Little gold A5. Up there tapping in the bird. I'll take that one every time on this hole. Look at this, man. It's only about 90 feet. And he's got to go backdoor sidearm Kia at it. Just a crazy hole. I don't know what it is about the jumpers, but I think it's probably his hip. It's got to be a leg-related issue because he's missing some push, Seen him end up a little low, which is not normal for Bell.
Those putts from Bradley are almost like, when I say like putting purpose on the putt, like they almost just seem like more of like a guess, educated guess, but like.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like, this could go in, like, I want to see it. I want to see the player say, this is where I want it.
Yeah. 100%. Follow through to extend at your point.
Yeah.
Your aiming spot. Hole 16, it's got a double mando. It's not the first trees. It's kind of the walls that are the double mando. And then you have OB long. There's a wall present today. This was shot prior to having some assets up, so looks a little bit different down by the green. I'm going with my A5. Should have been Hoagies, because this one doesn't miss the mando and kicks about 60 left.
About the worst place you can be.
Of course, Brad just pouring lemon juice in the wound as Levi burns the tracer.
I got to think, because I did the same thing you did, and I was way over there to left. And now thinking about it, I'm like, almost better off abandoning the lie. I mean, maybe not, but.
And rethrowing from the tee?
Because you could, I mean, it's honestly a 4 either way, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you had to peer it again from the tee box. It's not good from where I'm at, but I don't want to throw the tee shot again.
Yeah.
Is there a third option?
Hail Mary.
You know, sometimes it's better to miss by more. That was a great example.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bell travels halfway up the whole left side. Should be pretty easy up and down. And you guessed it, yellow Takapoo from Mr. Stout. That one's kind of stable.
Yeah, I think that's a freshie.
Yeah.
There for a while, I think he had a majority of the yellow Takapoos.
So I could have jump putted it to this position fairly easily, but I just was not going to. I was just going to putt.
Probably been a little more like accurate on your spot too, but I'm not tripping.
No, being on this left side allows me the forehand approach, which is preferred, honestly, so it ended up in a perfect spot. Left side from Bell, sneaking out to about 20-ish feet. Solid work.
Yeah, scramble champion.
That's kind of all he was going for. Wasn't trying to park it, just give himself the putt he knows he can make. And nearly every time he's been on a knee, on coverage in 2026, he's canned that putt. I think he's maybe that first miss that we've seen on him.
Nice par save from Bell.
Yeah, solid work. Brad is going to get his chance at some point. Still CTP after all these strokes.
Holding.
Still
holding.
It's a little Vince Vaughn old school reference for you. Yeah, Brad, 2-stroke swing. Swooped me right there. Headed into 17. Only 2 to go. Out into the wide open. Hadn't really been here much.
No, usually a bit of a crosswind, maybe a scotch of headwind, but this one is all about controlling the pace. You don't want to get past the basket into the bush.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Somehow finishing in line with the basket's really the end goal. Getting the distance right's important, but if your distance is right, left, or right, you're going to have no putt at all. Bradley, that's that duo rock he's been throwing great, but he fluffed that one. It's going to be out there, edge of circle 2. Shout out to Craig, our host for the week up there, caddying for Mr. Bell. And that's the synapse, and it just doesn't get to flat. Bell needs to play that exact shot about 40 feet right, and it'd be perfect. It is a headwind right to left as well. Levi
just going to go flat at it.
Jamming on a Kotuku.
Leaving minimal edge towards the end of the flight. Not going to run out to the left.
No, he landed in the grass. If he had just carried it another 10 feet, I think he would be up there within 10 feet.
I got a feeling that man's getting birdie. Run. Find some edge, yeah.
Turfed, dude. Turfed.
Man, he threw further than you.
Yeah.
And he threw a slower disc.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing.
Ooh.
No.
I just told Bobby, get the camera ready, Bobby. This one's going in.
Don't point at the camera. Come on, act like you've been there before.
Bro, it's not every day you walk up to an 80-footer with your boy Bobby in New Zealand and you say, hey, Bobby, watch this.
That feels great. And all these guys have to putt after that. Stop it. A little vapor trail on there.
Dude, honestly, he teardropped that one in.
Ooh.
Shout out to Bobby. Bobby's right there. He got you. And Bell just ends up in almost an unmakeable position. Trying to go stall forehand putter. It's kind of a good bid, honestly.
Had the bead on it.
And if he had jammed that, this would have been a little birdie fest.
There you go,
Okay.
Levi. There you go.
Nice putts. Couple edge of circle 2s. Levi's was circle 2 as well. Good way to do it. Finishing up proper. Just 1 to go. The island green of hole 18. It's actually a double island. You're teeing off out of bounds. If you don't carry that path, you go to a drop zone. And if you miss this island from that second landing zone, you go to a different drop zone right of this camera now. So it's kind of a tricky hole, but it's only like 614, 650, somewhere around there. So it's not a distance type of difficulty, just an accuracy type.
Yeah, 2 stock shots right here. Get past this tree on the left. This isn't going to flare. That's that Firebird Bradley's been throwing, I believe.
That was such good focus, too. It was chaos happening as he threw that disc. People were getting out of the car. Kids were yelling. Dogs were barking.
It's a park. It's a shared park.
Yeah, I was really impressed with Brad's focus on that shot.
Destroyer, maybe, out of Levi, just a bit ahead of Bradley.
Definitely was. Going with a 500 D3. It's got some medium dome to it. And just Charmin Ultra Soft, people.
Similar to that shot on 17. Like pretty low.
Kind of was,
release,
like yeah.
Almost at the hip.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't diagnosed it yet, but bad.
Got to find some edge. This looks great.
Yep.
Right into position A.
Yep. Right there by Levi, a little bit past Bradley.
Dealer's choice.
Got a low ceiling shot into this island. I'm not laying up. Got to figure out a way to get there.
A little more distance than you thought you might have. What's he got? Settle in. Hit a hay bale. Something.
Yeah, right.
Let's go.
Snuck in there. That was that signature D3 from last year. Got some good glide to it. That run came out a little bit understable, so you saw the flip up. Brad putter in hand. There's only one result that happens. And it's tight.
Beautiful. Like I said, 2 stock shots here. Hammering on the stable Takapu. Crowd asking for it to veer to the left. Beautiful shot.
Yep. Still got to make a putt. There's probably 75 people gathered up watching us finish here, so it's maybe a little pressure. Bell. Back of that. Outside the circle. And an odd lift. Felt good out of the hand. Got very high immediately.
Very high immediately. Saw yours lift.
I actually didn't see the jump up in person. That's fantastic, Levi. And kind of, what a round it could have been for Levi. I mean, that should have been a double-digit round.
Oh, absolutely.
All day, the way that he was putting originally in that front 9.
Yeah, I mean, he could have been 7 down through the front 9. He's sitting at 8 right now.
Totally.
But also, it means he's got some more in the tank. So
Yeah.
Watch out round 2 and 3.
No kidding. Somebody's going double digits in this tournament for sure. It didn't happen this first round, though. We'll show you that leaderboard here in a second. Mr. Levi Stout's going to be 1 stroke back of the local that you were talking about. We'll get there in a second. Got me good there.
Got him.
Everybody's got bogeys. Man, it's not a course where you're going to see this many bogeys, honestly, and kind of got to clean it up.
Yeah.
If you're looking to make the win.
I can see players getting through this course bogey free and with a lot of birdies.
Totally. Sergey.
Yeah.
Sergey Sonin, the local, the 958 rated player leading the field at the 2026 Bottle Lake Open.
I hope you get a good night's sleep tonight, Sergey, because you got some cameras and some folks following you around to watch how you play disc golf tomorrow, bud.
From what I've heard, going to be one of the first experiences he's had with this, but he's a tennis player. He's used to being in competition, so I don't just drink you a little homegrown juice and get the antioxidants in your system. Get the inflammation down.
Might as well get them in while you can, bud.
Yeah. Guys, that is the first round of the 2026 MVP Disc presents the Bottle Lake Open here from Christchurch, New Zealand. And we got another 2 days of action coming at you guys, so stay tuned. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, make sure and hit that bell. Look at that. I said bell and then Matt Bell's footwork. Insane. For Tall Paul Oman, I'm Luke Humphries. Thanks for joining us, guys. Been a pleasure to be with you. We'll catch you for round 2.